Welcome back everyone to another Minecraft Star Wars tutorial, and this is on the Rebel B-Wing in double scale. So this is twice the size it should be compared to your in-game character. You can see it here compared to some of the other Rebel ships and vehicles and stuff, including the X-Wing, Y-Wing, Millennium Falcon, even the Ghost. There's three different models here. These two are just modifications of each other. It's kind of the horizontal base. So you can see the cockpit is on the right with the sort of engine core in the middle and the long wing to the side. And that model is then reused on this one, but then the wings, well, the secondary ones are tilted down, and it's got some additional landing gear there. Then this model here is its own thing, completely built, different from the others. And we will be doing all three in the video. We're going to start with just kind of this middle section, this sort of wing, the engine core and the cockpit all as one. And then we will modify that with the closed wings and the landing gear. Modify it again with the open kind of attack pose, and then this one will follow as a like second section afterwards. So if you want to skip directly to this one, because this is made from scratch later on in the video, then just use the timestamps in the description, because that's going to be the easiest way, especially if you don't want either of these models. So simple stuff there. There is a cockpit in here. There's just a banner and a stair, and that's sort of the chair for the pilot sitting. It's the same on the other ones, but other than that, there's not really much else to say. This is a remake of a version of this I made back in 2018, which only included this one here, so you're definitely getting a lot more bang for your buck, and it should be a pretty pleasant and fun tutorial. So with that, let's begin with the sort of landed and horizontal mode, I suppose. Let's go. So starting off the building process for the horizontal B-Wing, obviously, like I said, this is split into two different models, where one has the sort of smaller wings up and down, and another one has them tucked into the main wing, and it's in a landed form. What we're going to do, like I said, is build the main body, like excluding those little wings. But we obviously need to allocate enough space for both, so I'm going to first of all mark out where the landed mode will be. For the landed mode, you literally just need one temporary block like that. And then for the sort of flight mode with the wings open, you need to allocate 9 blocks. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we will build our first blocks on top of that. And just to get you started, it's going to be a light grey concrete there. I'm going to do that on this one as well. But from this point forward, every block that I do is going to be on this sort of landed model here. I'm going to add the landing gear and stuff like that. And then when it comes to the other one, we just take the landing gear off, and then we'll do the wings for both. So the wings for this landed model and the wings for the sort of flight model will be both done at a similar time. And then it basically completes both models, both the landed and the flight one, ready for when we move on to the next section, which is going to be the fully upright model, which is its own separate thing. So don't worry about that yet. Long-time viewers, you may notice the tutorial pad has rotated around 90 degrees, so it used to be where the back was there towards the Halo side of stuff, front was towards the Star Wars, now it's sort of facing this way. So just don't get confused out of habit. But yeah, materials wise, stone bricks, we need the cyan terracotta as well. Light concrete we've done with now for this. Stone stairs, polished andesite stairs, lever, polished blackstone button, grey concrete. You also need the smooth stone slab and the dark oak trapdoor as well. So towards the front of the build, stone bricks, 1, 2. This is cyan terracotta. And then I'm going to switch this lime wool out now because we're done with it. Birch trapdoor here. And if we just knock out a block here and go to the underside, that's going to be 1 and 2 like that. Now another thing to note, if you are in the updates with the pale oak, which I can't remember what update number that is, like 1.20.7 or something, or yeah, use pale oak any place there is birch. It's just because my server isn't on birch. What? Is it what? I don't know what I'm talking about. No, it's because my server isn't updated. I don't know where that came from. Losing my mind already, and we haven't even started. But yeah, my server isn't updated, so I can't use pale oak yet, but I will always let you know when you can. Anyway, grey concrete, 1, 2 here. Again, knock down and do 2 polished black stone buttons. And over here as well, we want to just do 2 levers, 1 there and 1 there, facing each other like that. Just make sure to fill in any gaps in the ground. Get the dark oak trapdoor, 1. And just in case you've got any confusion about what we're supposed to be doing here, if you are wanting to do the flight model, all of this is essentially going to like sprout out from the light grey concrete we did. So all the blocks that we're doing over there, you know, we'd be doing the same over here. Just make sure you're doing that. I don't know how else I can explain it without going over it 1,000 times, but yeah. Anyway, that was meant to be here. I don't know why I did it over there. Like that. You want 2 stone stairs upside down. 1, 2. 1, 2 there. And then this is 4 of them upside down on the front as well. The polished stairs again, 1 and 2. Just get the lever once more. That's 1 and 2 here. And we just switch a few of these materials out now. We need the smooth stone slab, and I'm going to get the smooth stone full block as well. The slab is going to go missing this polished andesite there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You jump up a layer here, do a smooth stone, jump up again there, do the same, and then get the stone button. That's 1 on the underside on both sides like that. But you're not going to do the same on this side because this is not a symmetrical build. Hence why I'm not building it down the center line. And yeah, that is going to be it for layers number 1 and 2 of the main body. So let's move up to layer number 3. Again, the layering system is going to be a bit weird for this one because we kind of move on to layer 3 for this one. But I suppose this one over here is going to be like layer 11. So just disregard the layering system if you're doing the flight mode, because it's not really going to work. But anyway, let's move up to the next one. So for this next layer, I'm going to take the stone block, the smooth stone, the chiseled stone bricks, the stone stairs, stone slab, stone brick slab, cut red sandstone slab. This is going to be for the little orange sort of circle. It's not perfect, but it's there. Hopper and birch trapdoor. There will be other stuff as well, but we'll just grab it as we need it. Smooth stone, we're just going to join this up like so. So you should have a total of 7 there like that. Then we need the chiseled stone bricks, and we're going to put them, just do 1 there and then skip 1 and do 1 here as well. You can also go up by 2 and do the same like that, because I know they come later on, so you might as well do it now. You get the birch sign, sorry, birch? What am I talking about? The full dark oak sign, sorry. 1 goes there and another 1 here. And you can leave that there for now. You don't need to do it on this side because there are some blocks that will block it off from being there. So I suppose one other thing you could do while you're here actually is bring this smooth stone up like this. Bring that across and do the same as what we did on the inside, because that's going to come a couple of layers up, because it just like mirrors slightly. So, well, not even slightly, it mirrors like top to bottom on that bit, which is good to get that all out of the way and done all at once. And I suppose if we're doing that little bit, we can also just get the iron bars and the light grey stained glass pane. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get the birch trapdoor or pale oak. Again, if you can use pale oak, it's so much better, but it's like that. Then with the skeleton skulls, this build does use skeleton skulls, so my apologies survival players, but you know, that's just something I use a lot. If you don't want to use them, just use maybe grindstones or something. So but yeah, do that on all 4 of those like that. Anyway, now if we get the stone button, that's going to be 1 there as well, and on the underside we've done these ones, so that's fine. Right, so back to the layer we were actually on, which is all the way back down here. We need that cyanide terracotta, and we're going to do 1, 2, 1 there as well. Take the stone block, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. This is on the left side, remember. Oh, it's 5, sorry, 5 stone blocks. And then 3 cyanide across here. Stone brick slab, we want to do top half. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Take the andesite wall again, Wait, what am I saying again? I've not even used it yet. Must have put it away. Did I even get it out? I can't remember anymore. Crazy. Okay. Andesite wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We also want the stone brick wall. 1 and 2 like that. Get the smooth stone full block just on this one. Skip 2, this one, and then skip 1 and do 1 more here. Birch fence gate 1 and 2, 1 there. And again, just keep remembering that this is your front. This is not the front of the build, this is the front. With this being so asymmetrical, it can get a little bit confusing, but yeah. Just bear with it, will all make sense eventually. Get the grindstone, we're going to put that just here. And what we can do is actually take the smooth stone again. Just do 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So we're building up a little bit again. But we're going to do another connector joint. Another grindstone here. Do one on the bottom and up there as well. And then again with the birch fence gates, that's 1 and then 1 and 2 like that. Now again, there's another bit we can do even more of. It's the benefits of it mirroring sort of from top to bottom is that a lot of the stuff on the bottom layers is similar to what's up at the top. To take the iron trapdoor, first of all, we're going to come back down to this layer here and just do 1 and 2. And then stone slab, stone brick slab, and again, stone slab again. Iron trapdoor on this one, and then do 2 here as well like that. Okay. I'm going to take the observer, come to this slab here and just bring it out by 1 and do 3 like that. So they're across facing the other way like this. And then levers underneath 1, 2, 3. And you can do the same on top. Again with these bits you can mirror the trapdoors and the slabs as well, which is always helpful. Just remember to leave a full block in between and do the trapdoors as well like that. Okay, we are nearly done with the layer down here. I suppose some of the other layers almost as well, so that's always fun. But a stone brick wall just here like that. That's just a single one there. And let's see what else. I think that's pretty much every. There's a polished deep slate wall in this gap here. Just there like that. And yeah, that's going to be it for layer. Is it even at any point saying layers? Because this is layer 3 technically, but then if you're doing that one, it's going to be like layer 11 or 12. So yeah, we're just going to say, let's move on to the next layer, whichever it may be. So let's do that now. So we're going to move on to the sort of main layer now, which is going to include the sort of long wing as well. It's going to be quite a big one, so just buckle up, basically. Start with your sign terracotta, the stone block, stone bricks polished on the site, light grey concrete, polished deep slate slab, stone brick wall, iron bars, light grey stained glass pane. Now you notice I got a few materials out for the last layer which I didn't actually use. It's because there is a sort of bottom layer for the cockpit that was on this layer here. There's also a bit well over on this side that's part of the main weapon. And what I'm going to basically do is just do this layer here, which is sort of the sandwich layer, and then build on the underneath of it for the cockpit area and for the weapon. It just meant like measuring out and stuff, and this is probably an easy way to do it. So anyway, cyan terracotta is going to go there, and same on this side here. It should be between those 2 skeleton skulls. 5 across there, and then this bring this back by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then join it up there like that. Polished deep slate wall here. And I'm going to get the dark oak fence gate and just do 1 and 2, and then 1 and 2, and then just flip those. Like so. Okay, get the andesite wall. That's 2 there like that. On this, actually not there. Yeah, like that. And then on this side, I'm going to do a stone block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Andesite wall on the back, andesite wall on the front. Stone brick wall on the front of... in fact, no, it's not. 2 andesite walls there. Iron bars there, not andesite walls. I'm losing my marbles. So yeah, 2 of those there. On this side, you are just going to do the 2 iron bars between the grindstones like that. Okay. Right, stone stairs 1 and 2. And then we also need the standard birch fence, and we're just going to put 1 there and 1 here as well. And the reason we're using that, also again, use pale oak there if you can. The reason we're using that is if I used a wall, which I really wanted to do, it would have connected to these iron bars, which I didn't want it to do. There you go. You can put 3 more observers in this gap here, or just grey concrete also works. I'm probably going to save on materials actually and just use grey concrete. But there we go. Right, stone brick wall just goes here. Going to take the stone block, bring this across just up to there, and then this is a stone bricks, and then a polished andesite. Grab the birch or pale oak trapdoor again. 1 there, flip it. 2 polished andesite. We're going to do light grey concrete, 1, 2, 3. And then a stone bricks, 3 there. Need the andesite wall in this gap. And then this is another stone block here. Doing iron bars next to it. Get the light grey concrete again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the polished andesite, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Stone block here. Polished andesite, 1, 2. Stone block goes here, and then 2 and 3. I'm going to keep doing this as well, so you can just pause and copy that if you need to, because I know there's quite a lot of pattern going on. But yeah, stone bricks again. Bring that along, just to where that stone block is. Stone block, 1, 2. Bring that back by 4. Join it up with that one. Add another one here, and then 2 light grey concrete. Iron bars in that corner, 2 light grey stained glass panes. And then also a birch or pale oak trapdoor there. You can see the wings starting to take shape somewhat. 2 sets of polished deep slate slabs. And the dark oak fence gates go 1 and 2 and flip those like that. Stone brick wall 1 and 2. Come back to this one. Stone brick wall. In fact, it's just 2 iron bars. Polished andesite again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 concrete and 2 again. 2 stone blocks. And then this is going to be the stripped acacia wood. Just 4 in a pattern like this. Whilst we're here, we're also going to get the rail and just circle that to make a weird sort of pattern. Obviously, ideally the actual orange would be the circle part, but I suppose it sort of tricks your eyes in a way. Just believe in it. 2 stone brick walls, iron bar, light grey glass pane, and iron bars again. Another of the trapdoors just there. This is a stone block on this corner. Stone bricks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trapdoor on that corner. 3 stone brick walls here. Iron bar to the left. Stone brick wall there. And then stone block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Iron bar here. Light grey there. Trapdoor again. Almost done. Last few little blocks here, just grabbing the andesite wall again. 1, 2 stone blocks, and 1 more andesite wall like that. When I say nearly done, I meant for this bit. There is still some more to do on the body and the cockpit. What we're going to do first though is just do the underside of this turret section that we needed to do from the last layer. But once we've done that, we can move back over to the main body. So just coming underneath here, we need the stone brick slab again. One there. And we can do the exact same on the top as well. 3 stone blocks. Get the polished black stone button. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. 3 again. Need the normal stone slabs. And that's going to be 1 and 2. And then stone brick slab again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 like that. Get the lever. I'm going to put that on the inside here. On the stone brick block and there as well. This is where it changes slightly between the top and bottom. So for the bottom one, we're going to take the polished deep slate wall, do 3. Grab the dark oak fence gate. It's going to be 1. Oops. Oh my goodness. 1 and 2. Another polished deep slate wall. Another fence gate. And then this is a wither skeleton skull at the end. Now again, if you don't have access to those, just use something else. Maybe again a grindstone or something. But I did start playing survival for the first time and I managed to get a wither skeleton skull quite quickly. So maybe that was just me being lucky, but you know. Anyway, on the top it's a polished deep slate wall, fence gate, and then a skull, and that's it for the top one. Looks like that so far. Okay, so what we're going to do now is the kind of cockpit side, and again we'll do the main layer here and then also the one underneath. So yeah. So if we just start by going to the area we did here with the kind of lonesome iron bars there. I'm going to put a stone brick wall to the side of it. And then stone block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think it's 6. Or am I 1 short here? I know, but yeah, I just missed that one. Yeah, it's 6. So 6 of those. 1 here, and then a iron bar just goes there. And the site wall just goes here, and then we need the stone brick full block grab from over there. 1, 2, 3, 1 there, and then polished andesite, and this is a trapdoor just here, so you can see it starts to kind of match what's on that side as well, which is good. Speaking of matching that side, you can basically copy what we did on this side over to the other one now. So it would be a case of doing the slabs on... which block would it be? Might have to come back to that actually, I've not prepared this very well. I mean, you can do the trapdoors and everything, so that would be on this one, 1 and 2. Stone 1, 2 stone brick ones, and 2 stone ones again. And then you can do the same on the bottom. Like that, and then the 2 iron trapdoors, and then it would be the 2 and the 1. Again, 1 and 2 there as well. Pretty cool. There will be one thing you do have to change on that, which is, again, where I said about the cut red sandstone slab. And that does go on this one just here. And I believe there's one on the top as well, so it just goes like that. But otherwise, that's all fine. Get the stone brick wall. And we're going to put that just here. And then we also need the light grey concrete. I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 1 polished, 1 concrete again. We also want the light grey glass pane and the iron bar again. That's the light grey, and that's the iron bar. Another iron bar here. We take the lever where the polished andesite is, that's 1 and 2. Okay, so we now move on to the cockpit area. Grab the cyan. Next to these 2 light grey concrete, that's 4. 2 light grey here. The chiseled stone bricks goes in between. 2 light grey there. The polished deep slate wall, that's 2. Stone block. We want the grindstone, but we are going to just leave a gap of 1 first. So like that. Put the stone block here and then grindstone. Same again on this side. So one there and then grindstone like that. Make the stone 2 and 3, 2 and 3. Stone brick wall 1 and 2. And then iron bars 1, 2 like that. If we get the blast furnace, we are going to put it facing this way next to the iron bars and a single chain on the front of it. And you also want a blast furnace on this side. Just do a stone block first, then the blast furnace here for the control panel. Blast furnace is one of my favorite detail blocks. I just really like the side texture, and the front texture is nice as well. So, but yeah, that goes there. The spruce stair here for the stair, for the seat. Serves me right for talking too fast. 2 stone brick walls on the back and another skeleton skull. It should have this so far. Get the birch or pale oak sign, that's just 1. 1 there as well. Iron bar just here, and light grey stained glass pane there. And 1 more iron bar just here like that. Right, we'll do the underside blocks now for the bottom of the cockpit so we don't leave that off. We need 2 of the blast furnaces again. Like I said, one of my favourites. 1 and 2. Levers on both sides. We need the stone stairs. Grab from there. 1, 2. Stone block in the middle. Stone slab on right from over there. Stone slab there. And again, levers upside down, facing inwards like that. Okay, so for this bit here, there's going to be a stone block in the middle, and then you want to have hoppers actually facing inwards like that. A single smooth stone full block, stone block 1, 2, 3, and stone slab just there. Yet again with another lever on the underside like that. Then with the stone stairs, that's 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and that's it for the underside layers. Whew. So with that, I believe that's going to be it for this middle layer and for the underlayers as well. So now moving on to this top side layer here above the mirror line, which we've already done a fair bit of it, so it should be a fairly simple layer. But yeah, let's do that now. Right, so we can start off the final, it's 2 layers, no, 3 total layers, not too major, and the last 2 we can combine into 1, so it's pretty simple stuff from here on out, for this mode anyway, which is not really any mode because it's just the body. What we are going to do for this one is do the, like I said, the flat out wings. Before I do that, I will copy it over onto the other one so you can just see where that one's going to start, and then obviously we can build it from there. But yeah, after that's copied, we will do the laid down wings, and it's like so easy to do, so don't worry about any of that. Just get worried when we get to the vertical one, because that's going to be a fun challenge. Anyway, go back to here. I've just kept like a similar set of materials, and I've left a few empty slots just so I can grab stuff as and when I need it. 3 cyan with the polished deep soak wall here, 1 more cyan there, and then this is 5 stone blocks. Yeah, 5. 3 cyan again, and then this is the stone brick slabs 3 and 3. Andesite wall, starting from the stone, bringing that across to there, and then the stone brick ones just as we did before, like that. That bit's already done, this bit's already done, that's great. So this side, that's pretty much all done, it's just a single stone brick wall goes here like that. What else is there? We've done this bit, so yeah, it's literally just the cockpit area now. Take the cyan, that's 2, and you want to take the levers as well. And you also want the stone pressure plates, which I'll grab from here. 2 levers on each side, and 2 pressure plates on top. Get the stone block, this is going to be 1 and 2, and then a stone stair. Corner this stair here, and around like that. And then you just need the stone slab on top of this one, and a iron trapdoor there. Stone block here. Bring out the daylight detectors, this is going to be for the sort of slope and roof of the cockpit and stuff. So just 1 there and turn it on. And stone stairs on each side. Smooth stone block with a lever there and flip it down. And you also want a stone button on top of that. Something meant to be in the middle of here, I'm just going to assume it was a smooth stone block. Do a stone just there. Stone slab on top. Stone stairs facing inwards. Do a stone slab on this block here. This is where we can do the cockpit. So you can just put away most of these things. Just do the daylight detector there first and turn it on. Brown banner. And then we'll need the black stained glass and also the polished blackstone stairs. Polished blackstone slab. Levers. And the black carpet as well. 2 black stained glass there. Levers on both sides. Polished black stone slab to the sides and stairs facing inwards. And then a black carpet to finish that off. So for the last layers of the body now, basically just doing a mirror of what we did down at the start of the build. We'll take the stone stairs first, 1 and 2. And 1 and 2 there as well. Grey concrete. 2 of these here. And then you also want the polished andesite stairs upside down, 1 and 2. Dark oak trapdoor at the top there like that. You want the polished black stone buttons. Just there, grab it. Yeah, there we go. 1 and 2. Then again, stone stairs facing inwards, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And with the polished stairs upside down again, 1 and 2. And also levers flipping down like that. Light grey concrete. 2 stone brick blocks. This is a cyan here. And then birch trapdoor or pale oak trapdoor. 2 of those like that. 1 there, and then the levers facing each other like so. And yeah, that is going to be it for the main body. So like I said, what we're going to do now is just quickly copy that over to that point there. Again, that light grey concrete we started with should be the one basically mirroring from what we did down there. Hopefully you've followed based on what I instructed, but if not, hey, have fun doing the tutorial again. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to copy that over, and then we'll move on to the sets of wings for each model. Right, so all being well, you should have this if you've copied over. If you don't want to copy over, don't bother, but, you know, here it is, ready for both different modes to be made, and we're going to start with this one over here. So let's crack on with the closed model's wings, and we're also going to do the landing gear as well, which I think I said I was going to do as part of the main model, but I clearly didn't. So we'll add that in during this take. Yeah. Okay, so for the closed mode wings and for the landing gear, which we'll do the landing gear afterwards, we're going to start with the polished andesite, smooth stone, the polished andesite slab, smooth stone slab as well. You also need the stone slab, stone brick slab, cut red sandstone slab, the rail, and the iron trapdoor also. So we're going to start off over here where we've got this little section. We've got this set of slabs. We're going to need to remove a few of these, so 4 of them, and then replace them with the polished andesite full blocks. The iron trapdoors will also have to go, but once the wings are on there you won't really notice that much anyway. Top half polished andesite slabs now, 1, 2 and 3. Need to get rid of that carpet also. And then this is the smooth stone slab. You're going to do 2 there, and these are all top half by the way, so don't do any bottom half slabs like that. 2 top half ones. Stone slab 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then this last one is going to be polished times 2 like that. Smooth stone slabs here again, 1, 2, 2 stone ones. On the top wing, we're going to do cut red sandstone slabs. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then get the rail and just do a circle like that. And that's sort of the impression of the sort of circular orange bit, kind of like what we did down here. Obviously, it'd be better if the orange was just inside the circle, but, you know, it's kind of a trick of the eye in a way, almost. Anyway, 2 more stone slabs, and then 2 more polished andesite ones. Do a single smooth stone one here, and then polished, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the stone brick slab, that's 5, and then 4 along the front like that. With the smooth stone, that's 4 there. You're going to want to take the grindstone, just 1 here. And then if we just switch out a few of these here, we need the iron bar and the light grey stained glass pane. We're going to do 1 iron bar just there, and then 2 of the glass panes like that. You also want the birch or pale oak sign. That's going to be 1 next to the grindstone, 1 next to the smooth stone block. And then once again, switch materials. You need the polished deep slate wall and dark oak fence gate, and you also need the chain as well. That's just 1 there. Dark oak fence gate, chain 1, 2, 3, and then fence gate again, and then wall again, like that. On the top here, smooth stone slab, 1, 2, 3. Get the iron trapdoor, and also the light grey carpet, which I have to grab from the inventory. And that just goes on top of the grindstone as well. Last thing for this top wing is just a single iron trapdoor there. Now, fundamentally, the top one and the bottom one are going to be exactly the same. Oh, there's also a few carpets here. So 2 there and 2 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 here like that. And then also iron trapdoors, 1, 2, 3. This one here, you've got 2 options. You could switch it with a birch one, or change the lever to be a banner, because the banner will connect it to that, which is what it's supposed to do. Lever looks slightly better, I think, but it's up to you if you want to do that. If you want to keep it as a lever, you'll just need to, again, change it for a pale oak or a birch trapdoor just so it doesn't flip. But yeah. Like I said, the bottom one's fundamentally the same. There's only 2 things that change on the design. The first is that the circle here and the orange part below basically get replaced with stone bricks. And this trapdoor here can't go onto the bottom one because there's not enough room. But I'm going to show you that now. I'm going to speed this up. What I'm going to do is speed it up, do the bits that are exactly the same, and then I'll show you the bits that aren't afterwards. So just keep an eye on what I'm doing. Like I said, it's pretty much the exact same, but this time you're going to be building on the bottom half. So you'd replace these 4 to start with the polished andesite, and then take it from there with the slabs like that, basically. So yeah, let's do that now. So yeah, like I said, this is essentially what it will look like with everything copied over that needs to be from top to bottom. And then obviously, like I said, the orange circle here would just be replaced with 4 stone brick slabs like that. You can't really do any carpets or anything on top like what's up here because this is a bottom half slab and you can't do that. Only other thing is, like I said, this trapdoor can't go on the bottom because it's already on this one. And then on the back here where the carpet is, you just want to do another trapdoor there. Last thing, just one more thing off the top wing that I just sort of missed, to be fair, but it's just a single rail here like that. And also make sure you do the trapdoors on these ones here. Now for this one you don't have to do anything because you don't have this flipped on, so it's fine as it is. But yeah, that's how that should look, and that is, I think, the closed landed mode wings done, so it's just the landing gear itself now. Let's quickly switch out some materials here. Grab the dark oak fence, just the normal one, anvil and lever. On this back right light grey concrete here, don't know why my voice is going all of a sudden, excuse me. Yeah, back right one, it's a fence, and then a polished deep slate wall, then an anvil, and then a lever on either side like that. And then over to the main body, just delete the temporary block. Put an anvil under this, so it's the stair that's facing outwards, basically, the forwardmost one there and there, with levers on both sides. And then, yeah, like that. And then also on, I believe it's this one here, so there and there. And then again, levers, just on those two. You don't do them on the backs of the anvils, unlike on the one on the wing. So there we go. And that's going to be it for the landed mode. So let's do the upright wings for the sort of horizontal flight mode now. Yeah, let's move on to that. Okay, so for the open wings now, we're going to take the blocks smooth stone slab, iron trapdoor, stone brick wall, andesite wall, diorite wall, red sandstone wall, and the polished deep slate wall as well. You also need the grindstone. Start with the stone brick ones, and again, this is what you should have to begin with 9 blocks off the ground before the light grey concrete under there. Stone brick wall, just to start with, and this is going to go just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 like that. Then with the diorite wall, that's 1, 2 there. Then with the andesite wall, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 additional ones here like that. 2 diorite ones on the back, and you can do 1 diorite one on top as well. With the stone brick ones, that's 1 and 2. And then red sandstone wall, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Andesite wall, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 above, and then 3 across like so. And then stone brick wall, we're going to do 1, 2, that's 3 there. And then you're also going to want the iron bars. That's going to be 1, 2, and 3 there, like that. Smooth stone block, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I've completely gone in the wrong place there. Let me just double check this, hang on. So I think it's 4 stone brick walls like that. And then you also want to add a stone brick wall here, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and then this is 2 more iron bars. So you should have 4 iron bars and 4 walls like that. And then this is where the smooth stone blocks go, so 4 of those. And then the grindstone just there. Polished deep slate wall here. Fence gate. Chain again, 1, 2, 3. Another fence gate. And another wall, just like that. On this side, birch trapdoor just there, flip it down. On top there's going to be 3 smooth stone slabs, iron trapdoor there, iron trapdoor above the grindstone. With the iron bars again, I'm going to do 1 at the back just there, and then I think it's 2 of the light grey glass panes as well, so 1 and 2, like so. And I believe that's actually the upper wing done, so it's a case of doing the bottom one now. As with the sort of landed mode, it's going to be the exact same apart from one small thing, which is going to be the removal of that and replacing with stone brick walls. So I'm going to again speed this up just so we're saving a little bit of time and I'm not just repeating myself 100 times over. But yeah, it's just a case of mirroring from top to bottom, and you should find that the last slab there is basically half a block above the ground. And if you've got that, you've done everything right so far. So let's do that now, and I'll show you how that looks in a second. So that should be everything copied from top to bottom now again. Just replacing that set of orange with the stone brick walls is the only change from top to bottom really. But otherwise that is done. So that's the 2 horizontal modes now completely finished, which is pretty exciting. If you turn your head, rotate it to the right, this is going to be the mode that's going to be upright that we're going to do in a minute. I have scoped out that build to see what it's going to be like, and it does actually seem a little bit easier than the standard mode, just because it's a lot more symmetrical. And again, the only asymmetrical part really of that one is going to be when it's on its side, the orange bit is going to then become on the left, and the not orange bit is going to be on the right. So it's very slightly asymmetrical, but you know, we can deal with it. It'll be easy. So yeah, let's move on to the upright mode now. So starting the upright mode, we're going to need these materials: the stone block, stone bricks, light grey concrete, polished andesite, stripped acacia wood, stone stairs, stone brick wall, iron bars, and birch or pale oak trapdoor again. So we're going to start by just doing the entire kind of long main wing section all in one, and that will get like a lot of the build out of the way, which is quite nice. Just start anywhere. You can do this on the ground or up in the sky. It's up to you how you want to do it. You just need 2 stone blocks like that and a upside down stone stairs as well. And this time I'm going to use the center line. So this solid line here is a center. It won't really make a difference because the build's so skinny, but just bear that in mind. Next up, do a stone stairs upside down in front. And with the iron bars, that's going to be 1 and 2 on the full stone blocks on both sides. With the stone again, 3 across above the iron bars, 3 again above that one, and 3 above that as well. Stone block here, and then stone brick wall, 1, 2, 3, iron bars on the left and right like that. So remember, that's towards the back. Stone block here, we're going to do 1. Add a iron trapdoor. You also need the stone slab as well. Just 1 there like that. Do 1 above it. And then stone brick block 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're also going to use the grey stained glass pane. And there's going to be 3 there and 3 here. Next, you want the stone brick stairs. Just 1 there. And this is where we can do the main weapons as we did on the other mode. So where that was kind of top and bottom, this is going to be left and right this time because it's rotated around. You still need these 3 materials. On the left side, I'm going to do 1 of the polished deep slate walls, a fence gate, and a skull. On the right side, 3 of the walls, 1 fence gate, 2 fence gates, 1 wall, 1 more fence gate, and the wither skeleton skull. And you can put those away for now. Get the lever back out. We're going to get the light grey carpet back. And get the lever, just put that there and flip it down. Same there as well. And then just 1 carpet there. Before I forget, we need the polished black stone buttons. 3 along here. 3 there as well. Stone bricks now. 1, 2, 3 there like that. Stone block on the right. Acacia stripped wood. 4, just like so. And then stone brick wall behind these 2 stone bricks here, 1, 2. And then polished andesite, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Light grey concrete, 3. Stone block there, 2 more. 3 stone across the top. 2 polished above there like that. Back by 1, up by 3. That makes 4 in total on that strip. Light grey concrete and stone, so do a stone here, and then concrete 1, 2, 3 to the left, 2 above like that, and then 1 above on the left side. Get the stone bricks just on top of that. stone block here, stone bricks 1, 2, 3 in this gap here, and then stone block again. Just bring this forward by a total of, I think it's 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. I'll leave that there for now while we do a bit of work down here. Get the polished deep slate wall back again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's actually the little bit we did there with these slabs. Stone bricks, bring this up and join it with that. Stone block 1 and 2, 2 in front, 2 light grey concrete here, and then stone, just wrap this around and join it in that gap. Okay, do a stone slab just there, and then a stone block, and then a stone slab again. We're going to want the birch signs, or pale oak signs, and just do, it's just on that back one actually, there and there. Birch trapdoor, just there, and flip it up. And then if we get the stone brick wall again, do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Need the iron bars, and that's just here, rounds off the front bit. Light grey glass pane on this back one, and then you also need the birch sign again. 2 of those there, and 2 of those there. Get the polished, 1, 2, 3, and then birch trapdoor or pale oak on the back. Stone brick wall on the front, and then we can do the detail blocks down the side now. Not too difficult. If you just grab the trapdoor again. So 1 trapdoor's on here, and you flip that up. Iron bars 1, 2, 3. Stone brick walls 1, 2. 2 iron bars. Skip this full block. Trapdoor. Iron bars 1, 2, 3, and that joins up with this. And then on the back, there's 2 iron bars, 2 walls, 2 iron bars, and I believe that's everything. Cool, yeah, so that is literally the whole kind of wing, the main wing, from there up to obviously the end. Already done. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's move on now to the next section. Okay, so we're going to start this kind of layer off. It's basically going to encapsulate this sort of upright, so the whole like section of both wings here, but flat in that kind of style. So it's Inception almost. Stone slabs 1 and 2. Stone, in fact, smooth stone block 3 across. And then stone block just come back by, I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just do 6. Do a birch fence gate, smooth stone block, 2 birch fence gates, and smooth stone block again. Like that. And then grindstone on the back of these ones, and on the front of those ones. And also another stone slab just there. Okay, then take the polished andesite slabs from here, bring this across all the way to the grindstone. Do the same on this side. This is a smooth stone slab. 2 there. Stone slab 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. 2 extra there. I'm going to do both wings at the same time, just to save a little bit of time here. I'm not going to speed up like I did on the other one, just because this model's a little easier with it being symmetrical and stuff. So I'm not losing much tutorial time by not fast forwarding. But yeah, keep doing that with the slabs there at the back, and then just a single one. And then this polished is going to go across and join up with there. And then there's just 2 more stone slabs in this gap, and there as well. You see I left the holes, it's because the left side one is going to have the cut red sandstone slab, but the right one is just going to have stone bricks. And then if we get the light grey carpet, we can do these now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 and 2. Just like that. You can also get the rail and do that on the left hand side one. Then stone brick slab, that's the 5 and the 4. So we've got the width of the wings almost done now. Just going to double check there's nothing left on the body before I do the end bits. Nearly forgot the rails again. These are on this one here and there as well. One thing I've just realised I'm doing is I'm still talking like everyone's done this one first. So just disregard that. That's just because I recorded that bit first. If you've just jumped to this section and you are only doing the vertical one, obviously it's going to be a little bit different for you. But I'll try and refrain from talking about the other model if you've not done that one yet or don't plan on doing it. But yeah, 4 smooth stone blocks and then 3 slabs on top on the front ones. We will need the grindstone again. That's 1 and 2. Get the birch signs, or again, pale oak. 1 and 1 there. Again, and 1 there. Oops. Nope. There we go. Throw those away now. Just get the iron bars and the light grey glass pane. That's going to be a bar at the back, 2 panes in front. Then for the weapons, just need these 3 materials. So that's a polished deep slate wall, the fence gate, 3 chains, fence gate, and wall again. Just like that. Also, if you just grab the iron trapdoor a second as well, come to the bottom of this wall here and just put 1 there, and 1 there. Like that. Last thing, we just need a iron trapdoor on the top and also a light grey carpet above the grindstone. Once you've done that, that's going to be it for that layer. 2 layers technically, but you know, that could be an interesting ship all on its own. That's kind of weird looking. But no, we've got to do the rest of it, but it shouldn't take too long. The only remaining bits now are essentially the core with the engines on it, and the connector part and the cockpit, which shouldn't take too long. But yeah, let's move on to the next bit. Right, so we're now going to do the main core section with the engines as well. This is quite a big, chunky section. I'm going to do it all in one, so you might just see little jump cuts, nothing too major, just as I check the reference model, because there is quite a lot to do, and I don't have the best memory these days. So, you know, one of them things. Anyway, you can see the materials down here. I'm not going to list them all. You know what's what. Polished andesite stairs to start off with, and then you need a stone block just here. And we're going to put a polished andesite slab on the sides of it, like so. Okay, and then take the stone slab as well. I'm going to bring this back just to about there. Just do like, I don't know, I've done 6 for now. And we can count them as we go. The polished andesite stairs, just there and there as well. Like that. We also want the lever on the underside of the stair that we just did. Come on, there we go. And that one. Like that. Get the birch trapdoor 1 and 2, and then on the outside the same thing. Again, use pale oak if you can, it looks better. Anyway, after that you need the stone block once more. You can bring it across to the bottom here as well. Bring that up to the same level as the other ones actually, that probably makes sense. In fact, actually I believe that's the sign terracotta. We're going to do the sign in a second, replacing the stone. But we're going to put the grey concrete on first and get this out of the way. There's just 3 of them, and they just go here. So it's just past where the polished stairs are. Once you've done that, get rid of the grey, and yeah, just knock out these stone blocks. My apologies. You want to have 1 left which is that one there above where the grindstones are. The rest are going to be cyan, all the way to the back. And then get the polished andesite slab. So one extra. Yeah, polished slab there. Do a top half polished slab next to it. And then just join up that stone slab that we did before. That's how that should look. Want the polished stairs above here like that. Facing outwards on both. And if we get the... In fact, I'll do the observers first as well, just so they're done with. There's 3 of those next to the grey concrete. You want to have the lines like this facing the front of the build. So not that one, not that one, this one. Stone brick wall, that's 3. 3 there as well. 3 there as well, and then 3 next to the concrete. Just like that. So yeah, anyway, coming back to here, we want to take the dark oak trapdoor now. Put that there, flip it. There as well. Get the cyan. One's just going to go here, here. Skip one up like that. And then across this wall here, we can just do a 3x3 with the cyan. Like so. Add 1 extra on top just there. And again with the observers, I want to put these on the sides here. You want to have them with the stripes on the outside now. So like that. I think I've got the... I think on my reference the red dots are at the back, whereas on this one the faces are. You know, those bits. But it doesn't really matter because you're not going to see it massively. I'm going to change it, I think, just for this. In fact, no, it's going to be too much effort. I'm going to leave it as it was. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's just... I guess it's a bit of extra texture at the back anyway, so... It is what it is. Anyway, hoppers facing towards the cyan. You are also going to put 2 dark oak fence gates in between here and also in front of it like that. And then do the same on this one. 2 of them like so. Get the anvil, that goes in this gap. And then you want the chiseled stone bricks on the cyans that we did, like that. Get the dark oak sign. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it just helps cover up the back, well, the sides of the stone bricks there. If you want to add engine glow as well, you can use item frames with, I think, magenta stained glass worked best. Anyway, from there, take the stone stairs. We're going to go to where these observers are. Just do 2 and 2 like that. 2, 2 like that. And then with the polished andesite stairs, upside down there, upside down there. It looks like that so far. And you also just want to grab the levers again on that one and that one. Okay. Where should we go to next? Before I forget, if you get the buttons, the polished blackstone ones, there's going to be 2 of these on the observers. Like that. Stone stairs, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are upside down. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Upside down polished stair next to it. And then if you get the levers again, facing inwards on both of those. Like that. So in these gaps here, we are going to take the light grey concrete, which here is thrown away now. That goes there and there. And remember, that was kind of our starting block for when we did the other modes. It was the one at the bottom. Shows how much this is rotated. Anyway, 2 stone bricks and then 1 stone block to finish that off. And you also just want another trapdoor on those 2. On the outside, 2 iron bars, and those are essentially replacing the 2 topside levers that we did there. And now it's just a case of doing kind of the top of the hull here and adding those sort of round missile launcher bits. I think that's what they are anyway. They look like it. Between these back polished stairs 1 and 2, you want to bring this all the way to the front, just to where the last stone stair is. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get the skeleton skull, same as last time. 1 and 2. Need the stone button. 1, 2, 3, 4. Iron bars 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once again, the light grey glass pane to finish those round bits off. They're like that. Get the cyan once more. We are going to bring that towards the front. Leave it next to where those skeleton skulls are. Then there's a stone block and an upside down polished stair. Polished slab there. Polished slab there as well. And... oh, okay, right. One little thing here, just a small tweak. This bit's just set a little bit too far back. What I'm going to do is knock out to there and just quickly redo that. So that set of 3 walls should be there. And then if we get the observers, again, just grab those back. That's 1, 2, and 3. And then the concrete. Yeah, it's an easy fix. It's just slightly inconvenient. My apologies about that. But yeah, 3 of those there. And then you want the cyan. Basically, you can do it as a wall like this. 3 there. 1 replaces that stone block. It looks like that now. And then just with the stone brick walls, that's 2, 2, and 2. So, simple fix. It's just, yeah. That's what you get when you try and do it all at once. But that's how it should look. Last little bits now. Get the iron trapdoor. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that was a perspective issue. There we go. There's just 2. The smooth stone slabs 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Iron trapdoors again. And that should be everything. So the last bit now is going to be the cockpit area, which isn't too difficult. And it's pretty much the exact same as the ones we did prior because, again, it's rotated. So, lovely stuff. Let's move on to that now, and then we'll be done with the build. So we're now starting off the last section, which is the cockpit and the sort of neck joint almost. First things first, just come to the back of the main body. There is 1 additional polished on the side slab there that I missed off. It's meant to mirror the one down at the bottom there. Simple stuff just to put that on. So get the stone block. Where the cyan is at the very front of the build, just go to the one behind it, do the stone block, and then a top half stone stairs, and then 2 top half stone slabs. Stone brick wall on that one. And then just bring the stone back, just again to about there. I think it's meant to match this one, so you can probably just add the slab there like that as well. And then stone all the way across here. Just up to there for now. We will add the iron bars, just 1 and 2. Skip this next block, 2 stone brick walls. And then we also want the glass pane as well. Just there and there. Stone bricks here. We want the polished andesite on this one. And then the birch trapdoor or pale oak trapdoor just there. Birch signs, just 1, 2, 1, 2. And then in this gap that we left, it's just a orange stained glass pane. 1 and 2 there. That's going to be the last of the orange details. Stone slab here. Full block of stone slab here. And then stone bricks 1, 2, 3. Light grey concrete 1, 2, 3. Polished andesite. 2 concrete blocks. And then a stone brick wall here. And again with the birch signs, just 1 there. 1 there. And the trapdoor just on that side. Like that. Okay, just get the levers now. 1 on the polished, 1 there as well. Stone brick wall on the back here, and you also want an iron bar. I don't know why I said it like that. Iron bar. There we go, like that. Stone block above the iron bar, so we're moving on to the actual cockpit area now. Blast furnace 1 and 2. Stone block 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Top half slab here. Okay, get the hopper, and this is going to go above the levers that we've just done, connecting to the levers like that. Speaking of levers, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then with the cyan terracotta, which I'll grab from down here, it's going to be 4 as well. Okay, next up, I can't remember if, because these blocks get covered, but I'm guessing it's just a, I want to say light grey concrete. We'll do 3 of those, because some of them get covered up on the inside, but it doesn't really matter, it's just for my material list later. I have to make sure it's alright. Iron bars just goes there as well. This is the chiseled stone bricks just in that gap. And then stone brick wall goes there and there. Stone slab underneath this. And you also want the levers facing towards the stone slab. Like that. Stone stairs there, and then corner it. Stone block 1, 2, and this is a stairs here. And you also want the iron trapdoor and the stone slab just on that one as well. What slab that is. Stone pressure plates 1, 2. We want the polished deep slate wall. I think that's the last time we use it as well, so 2 of those, 2 there. And then levers facing down on both sides, here like that. Stone block 1, 2, stair facing inwards on those. Stone block above. You don't need to put anything in the gap, it can just be left. Daylight detector here. This is smooth stone 1 and 2. Stone block 1 and 2, 1 to the left and right. And then stone stairs on the left and right as well. Upside down stairs underneath. And we need a grindstone just facing with the arms towards the front and the lever above flipped down. Stone button on top of that. Stone slab on top of that one. And this is where we do the actual cockpit area. 2 stone blocks, 2 again. I believe it's, I don't know if this is the blast furnace, hang on. No, it's just a stone block. It's like that. Oh. And then the blast furnace goes on this one. I can't remember, did I have the lines towards the front? No, I had them facing the way, so just flip that around. Just like that. Chain on the front. Stone brick walls on these 2. Iron bars. The birch sign just there as well. Iron bars again. And then the light grey stained glass pane times 2. And as we did in the other model, if you watched that one earlier, or if you are not doing it, it doesn't matter. It's just the cockpit glass area now, so we need the polished black stone stairs and slab. We also need the black stained glass. We also need the brown banner and the spruce stair for the chair. Well, the pilot seat, I suppose. So that's 1, 2. Throw that away. Blast furnace facing towards the pilot. Black stained glass 1, 2 there. Stair facing inwards on both sides, and then the slab. One more stone slab just goes above the blast furnace. And then we also need the black carpet on that one, and daylight detector on that one as well. And I think that's everything. That's 3 different B-Wing models, all in one video. I'm going to turn on some shaders just so you can see how this looks in a different lighting. See how light interacts with it and stuff, but otherwise we are done. So let's move on to that now. Okay, so here are the B-Wings in a different lighting, just so you can see how the light interacts with it and how the shadows cast over it, which looks quite nice. You can see the engines there at the back. Like I said, in the upright mode, you can add item frames and magenta glass to create the engine glow, which should look quite nice as well. But yeah, landed mode there, the open horizontal mode here, and the vertical mode just there as well, all looking pretty nice. So guys, that has been the Rebel B-Wing in 2:1 scale. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have actually remade the U-Wing already, just needs the attack mode doing it, and then it will be ready for a tutorial. But after that, it'll be some bigger Rebel stuff, hopefully, including a remake of the GR75, is it? I just can't remember the name. The weird like clamshell transport ship, and maybe a new blockade runner and some other stuff that I've not done yet would be quite fun. But please feel free to suggest if you feel like it. I've just realised one thing, I did miss a lever, literally just looking at the reference just underneath there. But otherwise, yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day, and bye-bye.